Alright folks, I hadn't done a lot of speaking roles in this little channel that we've got going on, but essentially what we have is I had a neighbor that was looking for some dirt, and I started digging some dirt for him on my property, and decided that, well, we wanted to build a pond. And so far I've trenched it so that it doesn't retain water, even though there's a small amount of water at the bottom of it. This pond right now is about 8 feet deep, and we don't want to keep it that way. We want to make it larger, and unfortunately where we are, there's a grade everywhere on the property. So essentially from about right here to right here, there's a taper down that's going to have to be raised about 4 to 5 feet. So we're going to take this dirt, and this berm that little berm we've created here is going to eventually be redug and placed from about here all the way around. At the highest point of the build will be about right here, and then we're going to taper back down on this side. What we're doing though is kind of nostalgic, you know, and fairy tale-ish. The things that you read in books is that there's going to be a pond in the middle of nowhere on the back of our property. That'll eventually will have a house on it, but there's going to be an island in it. So I've started to cut through the tree line and kind of marked this little island off, and then it's going to revert back to itself, eventually becoming a probably a half an acre, quarter of an acre pond with an island in it. And then we're going to take some old utility poles and spike them down here in the ground. This is going to get much deeper and probably another 10 feet wider where we are with the machine, and build us a little bridge over here so that we can, you know, come out with the kids and enjoy ourselves and have a little campfire. There will be a fire pit. Unfortunately, the best location for the spot has some pine trees on it, which I'm not fond of, and well, they're dead. So I haven't disturbed the ground around these trees at any point, but that can usually cause a tree to die when you do get into the root base or whatever. But it's just something that happens, and since we just kind of started this project, I figured, you know, I can get around and dig these trees out, get the stumps out so that we don't have anything rotten for anybody to fall into at a later date. And I'm probably going to transplant from a local nursery a good-sized oak tree in the middle of this, so that you know, as time goes by and we all get older, and you know, my kids can come out and have a place that was literally manufactured for them, for a family, and you know, enjoy this spot hopefully for decades to come. So I'm doing all this with this very, in the grand scheme of things, small 259D Caterpillar excavator or skid steer. And yeah, so we're out here doing it. It's about 45 degrees out here, so a good brisk morning in northeast Georgia. Yeah, that's about it. So if anybody's got any questions or interests, feel free to comment on it and hit like and subscribe, or don't like and don't subscribe. Either way, I'm gonna be doing it for us and not for the world, but I don't mind if the world sees it and judges me for it. Thanks. Have a great day.